Hey guys, as many of you know, I breed a specific kind of African cichlid, the blue neon peacock, and the group really has been breeding quite a lot recently. And when this occurs as a breeder, you've got two options. You can either wait for the female to naturally spit the eggs, which usually occurs after about 3 or 4 weeks depending on how comfortable they are. However, if they feel like the fry is still in danger, then they'll hold them in the mouth for even longer for protection, which is potentially a major issue for breeders, as during this time the female won't eat as she's too busy trying to protect the fry. This is when you can run the risk of losing the female, which is why many breeders will artificially tumble the eggs. So in this video we're going to look at the quick, easy little process of doing that. So here's a blue neon female and she's obviously holding. And here's the Cichlidscape Egg Tumbler that I've been using for a couple of months now. I'll put the link to this down in the description if you guys want to check it out. And the only thing you need to power the tumbler is airline tubing and an air pump. So I'm going to use my dual whisper air pump that I'm currently using to also power the sponge filter that you've just seen. So first things first, you want to catch the holding female. Once you've caught her and put her in a container with tank water, you want to make sure that your hands are wet before you start handling her, so you don't strip the fish of any protective slime coat. I'll then use the dull end of a hairpin to gently open her mouth and then slowly rock her up and down, and as you can see, she will start to release the fry. I'll then repeat the process one more time just to make sure all the fry have been released. Once she's released them all, I'll then return the female back to the tank. At first you'll notice she's swimming down looking toward the substrate, as if she knows that something used to be in her mouth that no longer is. This is when you could be upset about what you've just done, but then 5 minutes later, I'm sure she's happier now. She gets to eat. And that's one of the main reasons why artificially tumbling African cichlid eggs is worthwhile. So here are the fry. As you can see, there's a fair few of them. And after transferring them to the egg tumbler, they're gently going to be rocked, just like they would in the mother's mouth. I also like tumbling eggs as it also adds a little bit more surface agitation and oxygenation to the water column. But these African cichlid fry will probably be in here for another week, week and a half, just until their egg sac gone, and then we can start feeding them normal food. So there you have it guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video and potentially learnt something. If you do breed African cichlids and you do anything different, let me know in the comments and hopefully that might help me too. So for now we'll see you next week, and thanks a lot for watching. And lastly, who's going to the OCA? Put it down in the comments. I think I am.